Minister, in his address at the BJP headquarters on Tuesday itself, said that the NDA shall be forming the government at the centre for the third consecutive term. However, as the BJP failed to secure a majority within the NDA alliance this time, they are heavily dependent on the coalition to come to power. And among others, Chandrababu Naidu from the TDP has emerged out as a key player. How so? Let's take a look at the picture focusing on Chandrababu Naidu and how his demand for a special category status plays a crucial role for the NDA to form their government. The special category status was introduced back in 1969 in the 5th Finance Commission with the purpose of aiding those states which are suffering from historic, economic and geographical disadvantages. Some of the factors that make a state eligible to claim this status are difficult terrain, low population density, sizable tribal population, location along borders, economic and infrastructural backwardness, among others. Now, the special category status has been accorded so far to 11 states, which includes the entirety of the Northeast region, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand. The undivided state of Andhra Pradesh was bifurcated through the Andhra Pradesh Reorganization Act of 2014. So now let's take a look at how and why does Andhra Pradesh want a special status, or rather even has the right to claim it in the first place. Back then, the UPA government, back in 2014, in the UPA government's regime, they had promised to grant the SCS status to Andhra Pradesh to compensate for the loss of revenues and of Hyderabad. The NDA government, however, when they took over charge in 2014 and refused to give in to the demands of both Chandrababu Naidu and subsequently Jagan Mohan Reddy, filling in the shoes of a chief minister's role in the state. One of the major reasons cited by the NDA government for this is the recommendation of the 14th Finance Commission. According to the presentations made by the Andhra Pradesh government to Niti Aayog, the 14th Finance Commission estimated that the post-devolution revenue deficit for Andhra Pradesh for the period between 2015 to 2020 would be around 22,113 crores. However, in fact, this figure was actually rupees 66,362 crores instead. That is the actual figure. The state's debt had reached rupees 2,58,928 crore by 2018 to 19 between that duration, and is more than rupees 3.5 lakh crores at the present day. Andhra Pradesh argues that the undivided state was bifurcated in an unjust and inequitable manner, such that the successor state inherited nearly 59% of the population, the debt and the liabilities of the original state, but only 47% of its revenues, putting them in quite a disadvantageous position. So how is the situation different for Chandrababu Naidu currently? Because this time he can negotiate and compromise with the NDA differently. How so? The BJP is short of numbers in the Lok Sabha and are quite dependent on him as well as Nitish Kumar at this point, as he has just won a landslide in the state. If we just focus on Chandrababu Naidu, that is, in the Telugu Desam Party, President N. Chandrababu Naidu emerged as a key player in the national politics on Wednesday after his party won 16 seats in the Lok Sabha election. Special category status would mean higher grants and aid to the state government from the centre. Andhra would enjoy special industrial incentives such as income tax exemptions, custom duty waivers, reduced excise duty, corporate tax exemption for a certain period of time. Even concessions and exemptions relating to the GST, lower state and central taxes would be included in it. How would this help them? This would encourage investments in specialty hospitals, five-star hotels, manufacturing industries, high-value service industries such as IT and premier institutions of higher education and research, giving Naidu what he wants to the exclusion of other states, notably Bihar and Odisha. This will be difficult for the BJP. Also, the 14th Finance Commission has stated that the SCS, the special category status, was a burden on the centre's resources as well. As a compromise, the NDA could make a promise similar to the one that the UPA made to give SCS for a specific period, say around 5 years. Naidu shall now be negotiating from a position of strength compared to what he did in 2014. In fact, subsequently, as we just spoke, even in 2019, when Jagan Mohan Reddy had come to power, even he had made the similar demands, but the NDA had refused. Naidu could now settle for a compromise with favourable terms for Andhra Pradesh, which could probably include central projects, a halt to the privatization of Vizag steel plant, increased assistance to backward districts, setting up of SEZs where the centre would be able to waive taxes as well. Now, all this could also be in addition to a ministerial portfolio of his choice in the new Modi government. Indeed, quite an advantageous position that Chandrababu Naidu currently is operating from, if indeed he is to ask for special category status for Andhra Pradesh, and the likelihood of it happening now seems more.